My shelves are so messy right now. I desperately need to do a clear out. So this is a shelf where my Oxford World Classics live, and you can see them all here, but there's also a migrating Red Spine vintage collection. I have a lot more of these at my parents' currently, because when I started collecting classics I was still living at home. It's been 10 years, but they still remain there, mostly because my mother keeps them under effectively lock and key. I have a key, but whether or not I actually get them out is another thing. These are the ones that have made it thus far. The bookcase at my parents' though, in my old bedroom, is this size though, and it's entirely full, so it's going to take a little more effort. When I move into my new house, that's when they'll be coming. But in addition to this Oxford World Classics and now Red Spine, which is now doubled, which I don't like doing, so I prefer to see all of my books on display. But as you can see by the stacking, they were already running out of room anyway. Underneath it is where we have the whole other mess, which is a collection of all other classics that I have in various different formats. So we've got traditional Penguin Classics here, we've got Penguin Modern Classics, more Penguin Modern Classics outside of the turquoise, I can't remember what the difference is. We then got some more Penguin Modern Classics in the silver, and then on top of that we have classics of other variations like the Cranford Classics. We have classics that are very small, or the smaller format paperbacks. There are some books in here that are not classics. I'm not calling A Little Life a classic yet, and there are some new reads that I purchased recently that I probably need to be honest, this entire shelf, excluding this one, is not really classic, so to say. But yeah, also behind it, this section here is where all my Daphne du Mauriers live, as well as my Dumas. And then on top, you can see I've just got a collection of random classics I haven't yet found a room for. There's also a pram toy, don't ask. Under that, we have some mix of classics, and this is where I call kind of like my feminine classics, so to say. Like we've got Sylvia Plath in here, we've got Rooney in here, we've got Ian Forster's not a woman, but there we go. Night Circus, some of my Mina Limas I've just got this year, and then all of my Brothers Grimm and this collection of leather-bound Penguin classics as well. And that doesn't even cover the Penguin English Library editions, which sit over here in these many different shelves. Now, at some point soon, I am going to have to clear out these shelves because I am moving soon. I bought my first house. Well, I say I bought, I'm halfway through it, and touch wood, fingers crossed it all goes well, who knows. I can talk about it online now though, because my landlord does know, therefore every party that needs to be informed has been informed. But back to the books. Because I'm going to be moving to a house which is, granted, a lot larger than my current flat, I am still going to need to clean out a lot of these because I need money. These babies are going to have to go. Not all of them, definitely not all of them. But I don't have any more shelves yet, so at some point I will buy more shelves, but in the time being, for the time being even, I'm going to have to sell, I think, certain books, maybe some of my, not Red Spine and not Oxford World Classics, but maybe some of these guys. Maybe. I see a vintage haul in my future. And yes, I know everybody on Vinted only buys books for £1. It's fine. C'est la vie. But yeah, I am going to have a definite struggle when it comes to selling these books. Usually if I unhaul, I give them to charity, or I give them to friends and family, or my little free library, but in this case, money and space. Any recommendations? Any books I should keep? Let me know.